Well, I Smile Back started as a novel written by Amy Koppelman, and we're very fortunate to be at the Toronto Film Festival. It has become a movie starring Sarah Silverman, which I directed.
Whatever it took, he knew he was going to marry that girl.
And did he?
I'd marry you 100 times.
Nobody tells you that it's terrifying to love something so much.
Oh my gosh!
Why didn't you call me?
You were in the hospital.
I mean the 30 years before that.
About 5 or 6 years ago, probably, Amy sent the book to me, and I read it, and then she wrote a screenplay with Paige Dillon, and I read that, and they wanted me, so I was like, yeah.
If Amy were here, she would tell you that about 5 years ago, she was driving down the West Side Highway, listening to Howard Stern, and Sarah was talking about her autobiography, and that's how Amy got inspired to cast Sarah originally. And I came to the project almost 4 years later when I met with Brian Koppelman, one of the producers, and he shared the script with me, and I was incredibly moved by it, and I just thought it was a very profoundly human story and a tragic story, and something that affects everyone either personally or through a friend or a family member, and something that doesn't very often get told. So when I heard that Sarah was attached, I just thought that was inspiring. And Sarah's such a fearless performer and is so talented in every which way. I knew that she was going to be great in the film.
I psyched myself up by saying, like, hey, between action and cut, it will be sad, but it doesn't mean we can't do bits and have fun. But it's more than that. It's everything I used to roll my eyes at that actors would say, it really stayed with me, and blah, 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 blah. It was hard to get out of character, but there is something to that. It's like, it's heavy, and there's all these feelings you have, and you don't know what to do with them in between shots. We shot 20 days.
Yeah.
And it was
20
a
very
teeny
easy
tiny
days.
budget. It was
very low budget, independent film. So there really was, a sense that time was precious, and everyone had to really bring their best.
Yeah, but when you know that there's no part of the crew or cast or anyone who's doing this for the money, it makes it more like it takes a village kind of, joint effort. Everybody has to kind of pull together, and it's good because it has a little more heart. Yeah, I've known Josh for a while. He's kind of a comedian adjacent for a long time, and we've worked together before a little bit, and he was so gracious to do it and was so beautiful in it. And then Tommy Sadowski is so ridiculous and was so kind, and
Chris Sarandon and the kids. The kids were so great. It was a funny thing. It really, once the ball started to get rolling, it really seemed like the people who were right for the film sort of responded to it. And really no one said no. Like, the cast that we have is the cast that we dreamt of, and we got them. So very lucky and rare thing.
I love Toronto. I even know how to say it, Toronto. I love it
so you're
here.
saying I've been insulting people with Toronto for the last 2 days?
What I'm saying is that I'm better than in general.
Good.
You can't tell if it's successful by its how many laughs it gets, So it's very odd, but it was really fun. It was neat to see it, like, with the energy of people watching it, a group of people.
I'd love to smile like that again.